Hello, this is John Lewis with washerdryrepairhelp.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to rank your business locally on Google Plus Local and Google Places. People call them different names, but same thing. And to give you a little bit of background, before I got into the washer dryer repair thing, I owned a website that as my wife began to have as we began to have kids, my wife became a stay-at-home mom, and with that website we were able to exceed what she was making in the workplace. And we did that with organic traffic, 100% free traffic. And so I know a little bit about internet and search engines and how they work. I'm not like a guru or anything, and actually since that time we own that website, something new's come out called Google Places, which I'll show you what that listing looks like on the Google search engine. And but since that's come out, it's a little bit different. So I've been kind of playing around with different websites and seeing what I could do, how I can rank them in the search engines for Google Places, and some of it just for fun and to help people out. So I'm going to just kind of show you what I'm doing with that and how I do that. And another reason for this video is I posted in December on Washer Dryer Repair Help that I want to get some more information out there on the business side of appliance repair or whatnot. And so this is my first attempt at that. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and let's carry on so we don't run out of time. First off, let's check out what a listing is. I'm going to show you what Google Places looks like, what the organic results are, and what the paid results are. So let's get out of here, and then we will check out a search. And I just googled appliance repair. These top 3 results here are paid results, pay-per-click, and so are these on the side. They're all pay-per-click. But statistically, people go to what is called the organic results, and these results down here, and the Google Places results before they'll click on the paid results. That's why these ones are so important. But with Google Places, I found that it's much easier to rank on Google Places on pages than it is to actually rank for the organic results, because there's a lot more work that goes behind ranking organically, and I'll talk about that in the future. But these are organic results, and these are your Google Places, Google Plus Local. Basically it shows a map, and it tells you where these locations are, these businesses. So back to our PowerPoint here. So in order to sign up for Google Places, you need to go to google.com/places and start an account. And let's carry on. And so why is Google Plus Local, and kind of what I explained. Why is Google Places important? Why is Google Plus Local important? I'm going to use those two words interchangeably because it's the same thing, Google Places, Google Plus Local. And this is why it's important to have a listing that shows up in Google Places, and it's because less and less people are using the phone book. More and more people are getting out their smartphone and Googling the service that they're looking for, or getting on their computer at home and Googling it, because it's easy to find. It's phones are our fingertips nowadays. And entrepreneur.com has a statistic saying that 51% of adults use internet over other forms of advertising. So that's over word of mouth, postcard in the mail, all that kind of stuff. So the internet is the place you want to be. You want to be on search engines and getting found. So how do we rank on Google Places? What you need to do is get an account, go to google.com/places, get an account, and then fill the listing out completely. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And in that listing, we're going to have our keywords. We're going to list our service areas. If you're a service provider like a plumber or appliance repair technician, you're going to put your service area in there so you can be found in some of these cities. Now, what I found is that you won't rank for your major keywords. Usually, you won't rank for your major keywords unless you're located in the actual city that where your business is located, where the address that you give Google Places and that you put in various places on the internet. One way around that that I've read up on, I haven't personally tried yet, is by having a virtual office where you can get an address to maybe the major city that that you work around, you're near. Like, I'm 30 minutes from Grand Rapids. If I wanted to try to get more Grand Rapids traffic, I could start a virtual office and get a virtual office and then operate out of that office and have an address for Grand Rapids instead of a suburb. But I'm not doing that. And I think it's 100% ethical to do that, especially if you are operating mainly in that area anyways. You can actually use these offices. Some of them, they're set up differently, but there's usually conference rooms at a virtual office or even a desk that you can rent, that kind of thing. So that's something to look into. But here's the admin dashboard area of your Google Places. If you go in and start one, you're going to go in and fill out all the information they ask you, and then when you're done, you'll see something like this. And see, this one's 100%. And I'd be showing you my Google Places page, but it's not a good example because being that I'm part-time and I'm trying to keep a part-time status, I cannot promote myself too much because I don't have time to facilitate the calls that I have coming in and things like that, because my hours for my quote-unquote day job, which isn't really just a day job, I do stuff all over the map at different times, which I enjoy, but like the extra income coming in. But that's another story in itself. But anyways, I'm helping Regis Repair. Here's a local service company in my area, appliance repair, and this is what I've done for them, and I'm doing it on a whenever I get a chance to get to it basis. So it's not like I'm pouring hours and hours into this thing, which if I could do much better for him and have him rank even more. But here we have some statistics. Says he's got 13 actions from the Google Places, so people's clicked on the maps and to get more information about his website. Some of them calls, some haven't, but that is 13 more people that could have enlisted him for his services. So I mean, it's some sense of traffic, and I know he's getting phone calls. He's getting phone calls from the internet, which he wasn't before. I sound like 1 or 2 a week, or a little bit more than that. And again, this is light. This isn't. We can do a lot more than this if we wanted to, and if I had more time. So we're going to carry on the second page, and this kind of shows you. This is actually all in one page. I just had to do image snapshots of it. But here's what he's getting impressions for. That means that 54 times somebody searched for appliance repair and his listing showed up, and so that just kind of gives you some information on that. But and here's the information that you'd be filling out when you start your account. You're going to have your business name, which is super important that business name stays the same here in Google Places and across the net on your website, on other local listings. You want that to be exactly the same along with your address and your phone number. And I've blurred out the address here, but phone number needs to be same and your name needs to be same. Don't change it. Even your street address, if you have like a southeast or southwest, you want it to look the same exactly on all citations across the net. So you can have your email, your web address, and then here the description area is very important. You want to pepper that with your various keywords that you're trying to rank for, and then make sure you're in the correct category, and this one happens to be appliance repair. And as we move down, We have service area. If you are a business that provides a service at your customer's home, and there are two ways of going about this. You can do the radius search, which you click on this and do radius, but I found that it's best to list the service areas by city because it seems like it's more accurate. So that's what I've been doing. So clicking on that, and then you can just start listing. Type in by hand how many, whatever places that you want to rank for, and for the most part I found that you tend to rank for your major keywords in the city that you're located, and a lot of the secondary keywords in the other locations, and I'll hopefully be able to show you that, if not on this video, on a part 2. And then after that you have your hours of operation. If you're a real business, you should have this, so you want to make sure you have hours of operation down. Then your payment options, what do you accept, and it's a good idea to accept cash, or credit, if you possibly can, and there are ways of going about that which don't cost you any monthly fees, and we'll talk about that at some point in the future. Next thing is, and this is the important part with completing your account 100%, your listing. Wherever it asks you to have, if it says there's 10 image slots, you want to make sure you fill that up with 10 pictures. And it might even be a good idea to have these pictures named by your keywords, like appliance repair, Grand Rapids .jpg, washer repair .jpg, dryer repair, whatever. But whatever you need to do to get as many keywords in there as possible is what you want to do. Just make sure you fill up everything that's in there. Now they ask for 5 YouTube videos, and I will show you some stuff in the future how to make these videos. There's easy ways of doing this that you don't need a camera and things like that. Having a camera is most beneficial though, and especially if you can get on and do like what I'm doing right here. I'm talking with you and trying to make this more relational than like an ad that you might see on YouTube. But anyways, we want to fill up all the slots with YouTube videos. If you don't personally have YouTube videos, it'd be best if they were your own. You could always go and find YouTube videos to plug in there, just so you can get 100% listing. But I would personally recommend that you make your own videos and get them on there. And this is really important right here, is additional details. So like for appliance repair, we're going to put brands that we service. You want to make sure you have all those, because sometimes people will search for Sears washer repair, and they think that certain technicians only fix certain brands, which that might be the case in some points, but many technicians service most brands. So whatever brands that you service, we want to put those in there. And then we also want to have types of service, types of appliance service, washer, dryer, and wherever you can put your keywords, washer repair, dryer repair, you want those things, all that listed in somewhere in your extra details. And any other additional information you have. Once this is all filled out, you hit submit. Now this video is just a synopsis of how to do this, so I'm not covering everything from A to Z. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email and I will do what I can to help you out. Here's how you actually rank on Google Places. Another part of it is gathering citations. Your name, address, and phone number. It needs to be all throughout the internet on different local directories, like Merchant Circle being local, Yahoo local, there's Yellow Pages, there's a ton of different local directories on the internet, and you want to be in as many as you possibly can, making sure that your name, your address, and the phone number is exactly the same throughout the internet. And you can take the same information you put on Google Places and put it on some of these websites that allow you to. Some of them are paid listings, and I don't do the paid stuff, I just do the free stuff because that's kind of how I roll. But you can take those and stick your pictures up there, your videos, whatever information you have on Google Places. Try to make the same on these citations. Another part of ranking on Google Places, Google Plus Local, is to acquire reviews. You can have the more reviews you get, the better you can rank on Google Places. And a way you can do that is by collecting your clients' email addresses after you do the service, or at the end of the day. You can email them back and say, hey, could you rate me at Google Places or Angie's List or these different places. You just give them an easy opportunity to do that. Another way you can do it is by utilizing Facebook. There's one guy that I've been working with. He's doing a really good job getting Facebook fans on his website, and he gets on there and it's very relational with them. And we've got on there and asked, hey, we have can you review this website on Google Places or wherever, and people's done it. So that's another way. But the best way to get people to review, though, is via a link, whether it's through email or on your site, because you can give somebody a postcard, then they have to write out the URL, but the chances that they're going to have that postcard in front of their computer and even be able to write out their URL is slim. So if you send it via email, or if it's on Facebook, it's just a quick, they're already there, get them while while they're hot, and they click the link, they go and they can write your review. So I hope that this was helpful to you. I'm not for sure how much time I have on my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna cut this here, and we'll have a part 2 sometime in the future. But please come to my website. I'm gonna post as much information as I can on my website on this particular post about this topic. Again, I'm not a guru by any means. I just get on the internet and figure some things out. Let's just check out one thing real quick before I shut off. I might have 20 minutes on my channel. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm going to show you some results that I've received that aren't necessarily appliance repair. Well, actually, let's look at appliance repair here. I have results that are bouncing back and forth, so sometimes people, oh no, that's right, here we go, let's check this out. Appliance repair, Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is one key term that searched a lot, and actually here in Grand Rapids people pay like $5 a click to rank for this keyword. And I have my friend here ranked at the bottom of the first page. We're going to try to get him up, and this is organic listings. That's very difficult to get him in Google Places, but in his own town we're able to get him ranked. He was ranked for appliance repair, Kentwood, Michigan, but for a longest time, and then some other results came in and pushed him out. But I have him for a lot of secondary keywords. We're going to work on getting him back in the Google Places listing there. But we can do like microwave repair. These are different keywords, and even some of the cities we got them ranking for well, it's not microwave. There's only 2 listings for that, but I gotta close this down here in a little bit. So there's washer repair. It's ranking for that. Google Places, we got them ranking in different places. In Grand Rapids, the major city that we're around. But anyways, I will show you some more results. My personal website's ranking for different terms, but I believe that I gotta go so I can fit this in one video. There will be a secondary video for this. Visit my website, washerdryrepairhelp.com. Visit the link, and I'll have more information for you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.